Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is Martin, I'm Lukas, and today I'm checking out Martin's Squier Classic Vibe 50 Strat. This is a 2014 model. It is made in China, so it's not the latest one. And Martin got it used, so please tell us about the story of this guitar.
Yeah, as you said, I've got it used. I've traded it for a cheap bass amp and a cheap bass guitar that I've got from a friend of mine. He gave it to me, he didn't need it anymore and said I could do with it what I wanted. Okay. And as I was playing a lot fingerstyle, I grew my nails. I still have my nails, always grown a little bit. And this was really in the way for playing bass.
Okay.
So I've dropped bass guitar then and was looking for a Strat, and yeah, was able to trade it in then for this Squier Strat. I think I added about 100 euros to it. The original owner also did some modifications to it.
Should we start at the headstock?
Let's start with the specs and with the headstock. You can see there are Clusen locking tuners, there are top lock tuners on it. They work like a charm. Fit right in where the original tuners were.
The nut is plastic, I suppose.
I think he did not change that one.
That's looks like it's the stock nut because of the lacquer around here. It sounds like plastic to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
but that's all right.
I think the original owner also made a setup on it and also did the fret ends. Yep. Currently it has a little fret sprout. It was in my office for over a month untouched, where the heater is running. And
the air was pretty dry, I guess.
The air is
or
dry,
low humidity.
Low humidity there. Yeah. So yeah, it got a little fret sprout that it did not have at home.
It's not bad, to be honest, and you can feel it if you slide over, but it's not a big issue. You
don't feel it really while playing it. No. Currently I have 10 gauge strings on it. It has 21 frets. It's a maple neck with maple fretboard, skunk stripe on the back.
And you can really see this, it's very tinted, meaning it's this yellowish color, vintage spec. Right?
Vintage styled, yeah. What's not really vintage on the neck though is, and what I'm really glad that it isn't, is that the truss rod is accessible from the headstock. You don't have to unscrew the neck to get to the truss rod to adjust it, which is always a big plus in my book.
Yeah, I agree. We both have the road worn Strats, and there you have to adjust the neck here. So that's a bit of an annoyance because you have to remove it and remove the screws on the back to get to this.
Yeah, and then you also don't really know, is it now the way I've set it up correct? Or do I need to readjust it, get it back down?
And it's a 50s Strat, but it has a 9.5 inch fingerboard radius, so that's also not vintage correct, but it's a convenience.
The neck shape is a C-shaped neck, similar to Lukas' road-worn 60s Strat. Yeah, the lacquer obviously makes it feel different. It's a poly finish.
Yeah, I first thought it's a little bit thicker, on the thicker side, but it's not. It's actually a millimeter lower, I think it was, than the 60s Strat. It's just the way it feels because of the thick lacquer. I'm neutral about the thick lacquer. I don't particularly like it, but it's okay. It's not that sticky, or playing it for 15 to 20 minutes now. But yeah, you have to like this kind of neck. If you prefer a natural feeling neck, that's you have to consider if that's really what you like.
Yeah, or sanding it down.
Or you can sand it down, of course. That's no problem.
Yeah, if you go for a more natural finish or the like, you're just right in another price point.
Yeah,
that's definitely also a thing.
That's true.
Yeah, it's the stock pickups. Let's continue with that. Body is a 3-piece ash body.
Yep.
And
in two-tone sunburst.
Two-tone sunburst. The original owner changed the wiring a little bit. It's not really to Lukas's liking. He wired the tone control of the neck pickup also to the bridge pickup. So
it's like these positions.
Yeah. So the thing that a lot of players do, changing the tone control of the bridge pickup, switching between bridge and neck, is not really viable on this one because they share the same control. However, what's possible on it is to adjust the tone separately on the middle positions, on the where you use two pickups. You can adjust
position 2 and 4.
In position 2, you can adjust the tone separately for each pickup, and you can do this in position 4 as well.
Yeah. So the second tone knob is wired to the middle pickup.
Originally, the bridge pickup does not have any tone control.
Yeah. Then this one's for neck,
and the other one
is for the middle.
For the middle,
right? And master volume, of course, that's standard for Strats. Bridge looks like a vintage 6-screw tremolo.
Yeah.
That's about it. Spec-wise, right?
Spec-wise, yeah.
So I'd say let's hear this guitar. There's a lot of bite in the bridge. Turning down the tone a little bit. That's the point you raised. I'm not 100% happy with this wiring because when I have to reduce the tone so that I like the single coil in the bridge, it's too dark for my taste on the neck. Yep. That's just not 100% what I'm looking for, but yeah, it's a matter of taste.
I guess the previous owner used a lot the middle and the bridge pickup.
That would make sense then, yeah.
So he has set up the bridge pickup with the tone he likes and the middle pickup with the tone he likes, and then switching between those two.
Yeah, now everything's back on 10. Typical for me, I like the neck pickup the most. Yeah, I just love the neck pickup on a Strat, and this one sounds great. I really enjoy the sound of it.
Yeah, this cool guitar has a Nico pickups in it.
Yeah.
It doesn't state which kind of Alnico magnet it is, but yeah.
Yeah, I think
they sound quite good.
They sound really nice, and also for the new version, the ones that currently available, it also just says Squier Alnico Standard or something like that. For some drive tones, I just turned on the Wampler Tumnus Deluxe, so yeah, so we have some dirt. Those who have been following our channel for quite some time know that I'm a Strat guy and that my number one guitar is this Fender American Professional Strat right here. So, and yeah, besides that I have obviously the Rode one and the Squier Strat as well. And this one would price-wise be above the Bullet Strat, of course, and below the Fender Mexico Road Worn. It costs around 380 euros at the moment, the current version of this one. And I have to say, I'm impressed by the classic vibe, by the quality of it. I think the build quality overall is really good, and especially the looks. I mean, this, I said it before, it's subjective if you like this thick gloss and the color, but I think it looks awesome. I like the vintage tuners, and it's cool that they are locking, but yeah, replacement. But yeah, the originals have the same kind of button. And yeah, just overall, it feels right. It feels like a fully fledged Strat, although it says Squier on the headstock. That's absolutely no problem there on my side. I think the pickups, they sound great. Of course, the bridge pickup is quite trebly. That's yeah, typical for Strat single coil pickups. But overall, it sounds great. What we didn't show in the video, but what I noticed before, is that the potentiometer on the volume is the volume drops quite considerably when you reduce it from 10 to 8, and then it's almost turned off when it's around 5 to 6, and there's nothing happening between 5 and 0 or 1, 5 and 1. So that's, if you're using the volume a lot, you might check that out if that's still the same on the current model. But on this one it certainly is, and the body is original, so...
As far as I know, yes. The only thing that he told me was modified are tuners and the wiring, yeah.
What impresses me most about this guitar is the playability. It just plays very smoothly, very easily. The frets feel nice, the fret ends are, yeah, it's no problem for me at the moment how they are. And the frets themselves, they're very nice. Don't know if you've polished them.
Yeah, I think
You did? Okay, because
I did not, but I think the previous owner did.
Okay, they still feel great. They're not.
So as mentioned, I think he did a setup. I think he did also a bit on the fret ends.
Okay.
And yeah, but it also shows that with a little effort, at least with a little effort, this thing can turn out into a really well playing guitar.
Definitely, yeah, and it really plays easily, and that's a big plus. That's the most important thing next to the sound, of course. And
what I also noticed with this guitar is how soft the strings feel on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not sure if this is. I don't know where this is coming from. If it's straight from this particular guitar, but I have now 10s on it. I will do 11s on it again, because that's what I had previously, and yeah, the 10s now feel like the 9s on my Baja Telecaster. It feels a lot softer, for me at least, than also on the road-worn Strat or on my Baja Telecaster. It's just, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can confirm that. It's astonishing, especially when there were 11s on before, and it didn't feel like 11s. I thought it's max 10s, but yeah, that's really great. That's the playability overall is awesome, and just overall a great guitar. I hope all the classic vibes are of the similar playability and similar quality, but they have a good reputation, and I think they deserve it.
As far as I've played classic vibes, not only this one, I can confirm the others were also really well playing.
And I know you were considering to sell this one because you got the road worn, but because this is such a great playing guitar, you've decided to keep it, right?
Yes, right. This is the one that moved to my office.
I think with that, if you have any questions about this guitar or anything else, shoot us a comment, and otherwise see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.